It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut, and we're almost set for baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
So stepping in, Ronald Torreyes, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Dero. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Travis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, Dero. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Count still at 1-2. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Still 1-2. Again a 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Grichuk ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Stanton is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. There is Solarte. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Curtis Granderson would be next. Gray into his motion on his way with the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-1 the count.
0-1's the count.
Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hicks running from first. In the dirt here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. In is Curtis Granderson, who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.